Hello everyone, hello. This year is dedicated to Ili Nishmas, Rachalea, Bas, Reb Chaim Tzvi. Okay, so we are still in the middle of the Chofetz Chaim's introduction to the Sefer Chofetz Chaim. We finished with his list of lavin, and now we're going to move on to the mitzvot aseh. He calls them the aseyin, the assays that are associated with a lashon hara. We're going to start with mitzvah beis. Bez Hashem, we'll get back to mitzvah aleph a little bit later, maybe this class, maybe the next class. We're going to start with mitzvah beis for now. Mitzvah beis in the Chofetz Chaim is ahavta l'reacha kamocha. Ahavta l'reacha kamocha. Treat your friend like you want to be treated yourself. That's how Chazal understand the mitzvah. Treat your friend the way you want to be treated yourself. Obviously, it goes without saying, none of us would want someone to speak lashon hara about us. So if you speak lashon hara, you're violating ahavta l'reacha kamocha. Let's read it inside. Mitzvah beis. V'oral yedei hasipur hazeh gam mitzvah tasei ahavta l'reacha kamocha. Shenitztavinu bazeh. We were commanded lachus al mamon chaver k'mo shuchas al shalatzmo. We have to be careful about our friend's money like our own money. V'lachus, and be concerned al kavod chavero u'lesaper b'shivcho, and be concerned with my friend's honor and speak positively, praise my friend, like you'd be concerned about your own honor. Both the speaker and the listener, even if it's true, it's just clearly you don't love the person at all. It's not Kamocha. It's not Kamocha, it's not Ava, it's nothing. No one would want that about themselves. This is obvious, this goes without saying. Notice the Chofetz Chaim does not say lifamim sometimes. This is every time. No one wants lashon hara spoken about himself. So when you sit down and speak lashon hara about someone, you're violating ahavta l'reacha kamocha. Now the Chofetz Chaim goes a little deeper, just a little deeper. And he says something as follows. He says, everyone knows their own faults. Kol adam yodeh nigei atzmo. Everyone, like it's the phrase, has a skeleton in the closet. A person knows his own faults, things that he's done in the past, or things he's not so happy about. V'af al pichein, eino rotze b'shum ofen, shechaveru yedam mizeh, af echad mi'elef. No one wants others to know about things that are, that he does that are negative. A nega means something negative in your a blemish in your background. No one wants. I don't want anyone to know. Now then he goes on. Let's say somebody finds out some of your faults, and your friend goes and tells it to others. Let's say somebody speaks lashon hara about you, says something negative about you. You're hoping no one's makabel. You're hoping no one says, no one agrees, no one's makabel. Why? That you shouldn't be considered someone who's not a good person, who's not a perfect good person in the eyes of the listener. Now wait a second. You know it's true. You know more than what the person said. The person said a little bit. You know more about yourself. You know your own faults. You know more than what the person said. And still, despite that it's true, and it's only a small part of what's really true, you're hoping against hope that no one should believe and be makabel what the person says. Why? A very deep idea. Because you love yourself. If you're a healthy person loves himself. It's all pushed away. I know it's true. I know there's more to it than what the person said, but I love myself. I don't want anyone to be thinking these things about me because I care about myself. Oh, it's a little deeper. So Cain, ba'ofen zeh mamish, exactly like this. Sarich al pi Torah la'asos ure'eyu, lachus al kavod b'chol ha'afanim. You have to be concerned with your friend's honor in all the ways, etc. This is what the Chofetz Chaim says. Ahavta l'reacha kamocha. This is pashut. This is obvious. If you speak lashon hara, about someone, you're violating this mitzvah saseh. You're in violation of this positive commandment. This is, there are many mitzvahs and lavs here. This might be the most powerful one, the most obvious one. Think for a second What if it was you? Someone speaks lashon hara about you. Like, it feels terrible. A friend of mine once said, I think it was a student once had a term, and I think it's exactly the right term. When you find out someone speaks lashon hara about you, there's a sense of violation. I have myself, I have my space. Why are you talking about me? Once around, I think it was 12 years ago, something happened, and there was some episode here in Eretz Yisrael, whatever it was. So I had a student who wasn't involved, but she was like tangentially connected to some episode that happened. So she finds out later that girls in other seminaries are talking about her. Girls she doesn't really know, like they're acquaintances. And they're using her name and talking about what she did or what she didn't do. And she said she used a sense of